Meghalaya on Wednesday observed the International Day of Persons with Disabilities with EmpowerFest 3.0 at Usosotham Auditorium, themed Fostering Disability Inclusive Societies for Advancing Social Progress. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma and Social Welfare Advisor Paul Lingdo felicitated outstanding persons with disabilities and presented awards to the winners of the Inclusive Film Festival. A key highlight was the signing of an MOU between Dream Mission and Sangardev College to begin a comprehensive study on the rising issue of drug addiction in the state. The Chief Minister highlighted that the event celebrates the ability, resilience, and creativity of persons with disabilities and acknowledge EmpowerFest's growth into a statewide movement for inclusion. Meanwhile, advisor Paul Lingdo underlined the government's continued commitment to fostering an inclusive society. The program was organized by the Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities in collaboration with the state resource.
A very good afternoon to everyone, especially our Honorable Chief Minister. I would like to thank our Honorable Chief Minister for the letter that he has given me on the 20th of January this year. And that device is a proof that he trusts our ability and also helps us grow. So thank you for that. On this International Day of Disabilities, first of all, I would like each one of you to challenge the beliefs of the people, and you can also make a living with your disability.
Friends, today we are here to celebrate extraordinary ability. The power to overcome, to create, and to inspire. 3 years ago, EmpowerFest was an idea. Today, what we have seen, it is truly a movement. Through different programs of the government and through different programs of different departments, including the Chief Minister's special grant, we have been able to give opportunities like never before to our differently abled friends. And today we witnessed one of those very, very special moments where they played their anthem in front of us live. We identified 30 PWD entrepreneurs, funded 8 with 2.5 lakh each, and established the first PWD run CSC, which is the first in the entire Northeast. We also organized the first blind football tournament, which taught us what solidarity truly means. Friends, as of today, we have fully implemented the rights of persons with disability, the Meghalaya rules, and the state policy for empowerment. We made 41 government buildings fully accessible. We made 84 government websites accessible. Our Meghalaya Sign Bank app, 10,000 signs, which was nationally awarded, ensures that digital participation is there for all. Our statewide community-based rehabilitation network reaches all districts and 46 blocks. Over 70% UDID coverage means 32,000 PWDs have their identity cards. We awarded 58 merit-based scholarships annually. 370 students have benefited. Our district resource centers bring physiotherapy, speech therapy, audiology, and early intervention services to every corner. Last year, we became the first state in the Northeast to embed mental well-being within governance. But friends, the real story unfolds in the lives of those who refuse to be limited. Friends, there were so many other talented movie makers that we saw. And it's amazing how we as society and government sometimes have not been able to provide that platform that is required. And it's not that we have to do big things. It's the small things we do that really creates the difference. I hope that through programs like Prime, where we support entrepreneurs, including entrepreneurs with special abilities, through programs like the CM Meghalaya Grassroots Music Program, where bands like the Eastern Brook Band are supported, through programs like the Hello Meghalaya platform, OTT platform, where many of the filmmakers are being supported. I hope that more and more inclusive programs like these will be there in the future. And I promise you as a government that we will do our best to ensure that equity is there, to ensure that all will get the opportunity, irrespective of what conditions they are in. But the desire, the talent, and if they have the will and the determination to move forward, our government will ensure that we support each and every one of you.
I have always maintained that when it comes to the definition of disabled, I'm always at a loss, because I could see a lot of us with both eyes open. We have eyesight but no vision. A lot of us can hear perfectly well, but we do not listen. A lot of us have both our hands intact, but those hands are yet to touch any lives. We have 2 feet that can walk, but they have not walked the walk of faith as yet. So therefore, the pertinent question is, who is differently able? We just saw the band of friends, the Eastern Group. They have been performing at various programs, various platforms, and their music reminds me of somebody like Stevie Wonder. Born blind, he turned blind at the age of 2. And yet his music, his lyrics have opened the eyes of many people with perfect eyesight. When Moses was asked to go and tell the Pharaoh with one sentence, "Let my people go," he became nervous. He said, "I stutter, I stammer. How can I go and say those words to the Pharaoh?" But God told him, "Who said that you can't speak? Who said that you stammer? Who gave you your tongue?" That gave Moses the courage to go ahead and proclaim, "Let my people go." So on a day like today, I'm very happy to acknowledge the support of the entire team in the Department of Social Welfare. First and foremost, the support of our Honorable Chief Minister, who was kind enough to ensure that I continue to give my inputs and advice by appointing me as advisor to a department which he heads, the Department of Social Welfare. By name, Conrad means counselor. So it means that I'm an advisor to the counselor. It's an honor. And the entire team, the Office of the Commissioner of Persons with Disabilities, State Resource Center on Disability Affairs, the Composite Regional Center, all of these, with the active role played by the Directorate in the leadership of Doreen, I'm sure that we will be able to connect better and achieve our proclaimed goals of ensuring that we bridge the gap between those we consider differently able and the rest of us. Friends, on an occasion like today, where we also have avenues to allow the differently able to showcase their talent in the arts, in filmmaking, and to enhance their livelihood potential, I must state that the state of Meghalaya has done a tremendous job in the Department of Social Welfare. But as the saying goes, the biggest room in the world is the room for self-improvement. Yaki parlok, ki kiwi ki kwa, ki badon ki kun, ki bahi ngasem, ki ba don ke jimbamla ki khotmet, ka khubor ke jonga ipi gelong, wat tu mensia. Ni don hangi pan kershan ipi, ni ai ipi ke retsan ki pobiam, ki samla ki badon kasap kapong, hagarwai put, hagashimishnai ki film, hakiwei ki benta jo kajingin. Ni don hangi pan kershan, ni don hangi pan ai kati kamon kadiang pada trai ringkat, pan petikna ba ki kun ki jongpi ki bahi ngasam jongpi kidio ye ka ju ka treatment ka bagi ni ai ye kitu ki parlok ki ba mde na kani ka kunhun jong ki badan ke jing tunat hagir khatmen. Before resuming my seat, I'd like all of us on a day like today to silently take a pledge that we make a difference. I read one line and I'd like to end my speech with this line. The problem with most of us is not that we should be afraid of death, but in fact, we should be afraid that we have not started living. Thank you. Kublai Shibun, Mithala, Jai Hind.